today I'm going to be doing my update video on the new Jack Doherty news about him being arrested and everything like that. So, according to the police on where he got arrested, I'm pretty sure it was, Florida, and he was facing up to 7 years in jail, as you can see here, facing up to 7 years in jail on charges about drug charges, as they found half of an orange-shaped oval pill with three imprint on it consisting with Schedule 2 amphetamine and three cannabis cigarettes. Now, after spending a day, only a day in jail out of 7 years that he could have been facing, which, let's be realistic here, it would have been better for every single person if he just got the full 7 years. He joked about being out in time to shoot with 6ix9ine, which why would you shoot with that guy anymore? Like, come on, man. And he wasn't shy about post his mugshot to you. I'm pretty sure he even made shirts. He made mugshot shirts. I'm pretty sure. And we got his mugshot here, and his bond was apparently at 3,500, which sounds a little low. I reckon personally it sounds a little low. Yeah, but his mugshot he looks stupid like usual. And yeah, there's lots of stuff about Jack Doherty and all this news and stuff. He claimed he spent 5 hours in a small cell before getting a mugshot and fingerprints. So he spent 5 hours in a small cell. Then he spent 10 hours in a holding room where he made some calls, spending more time in another call later on before the guards told him he could leave. As the streamer said, he plans to be good and stay out of jail from here on out. Now remember this, plans to stay good. Remember this right here. Because the chances of this happening is very low. Very, very low. I doubt he is going to be doing anything to stay out of good. Anything. But Jack Doherty also said it was the worst day of his life in jail. And he said it sucked and it was just the worst. Which, honestly, he deserves a lot worse. A lot worse for what he's done. And as you can read here, describe the arrest as stupid. And now, stupid, he clearly has no idea what he's talking about because I reckon the arrest was completely fair, personally. I reckon he shouldn't have even got a bond to be able to leave. He should just been stuck in there for all 7 years. And yeah. And some old stuff that I didn't cover in my last video, I don't think, about Jack Doherty is the golf cart incident that he had with his girlfriend, I think it was at the time, where he flipped a whole golf cart on her and she said she didn't want to be recorded. And he still recorded her in the hospital anyway. So, he's just a total dickhead. About Jack Doherty's girlfriend here. So, apparently, Jack Doherty behind the scenes, when off camera, he was completely controlling and he would always yell at her and all that kind of stuff. He even forced her into, not forced, like, I can't think of the word, peer pressured her into getting OnlyFans. So, and what she did, even though she said she didn't want to, and he would obviously be completely controlling over that and everything. I'm pretty sure this wedding here was also fake, like it was just a joke or something. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, about my last video, he crashed a McLaren, left his cameraman bleeding, and he just ignored every single concern she had, everything. And then they broke up, and they're back together or something like that. Don't really know, don't really remember, but yeah, they're back together again. And yeah, Nectar Honey is just the worst person ever. And some other news about him, some other news about Jack Doherty is he did a stream with a bunch of other people, and there was this guy named Josh there, and this guy Josh, he has autism, I'm pretty sure, and They were just annoying him the whole time, just making him feel bad. They even did a predator catch with him, which I 100% believe is fake. Because I doubt Jack Doherty would do that. And they made Josh do it, even though he was clearly uncomfortable and everything, and he just hated it, and he hated being around them. They always laughed at him. Like Josh, he bumped into this glass wall, and they were just laughing at him the whole time, like not caring at all. And he said he couldn't afford the insurance or whatever. And some other guy, I don't know his name, but he said he couldn't afford insurance either, even though he 100% could. And yeah, they were just all being rude to this autistic person, and it just wasn't good all around. Back onto the girlfriend topic, she had to call the police when they broke up just to get out of all of her stuff out his house, which I think is crazy because why would you not just let her get the stuff? So it's just a terrible, terrible person, Jack Doherty. But his career just seems to be getting worse and worse and just keeps going downhill. There doesn't look like he's ever going to come back in any good way at all. Even when he was a kid, he was still doing stuff like this, like the turning off the power at Walmart. Like he was just being terrible from a young age. He just earned too much money too quick. If he didn't earn all this money and got this famous as a kid, I reckon he would have been a good person. Maybe, maybe. But, he just got too famous too quickly. And it honestly sucks. Like, some people say they wouldn't feel bad, but some people would say they feel bad because, he just got too famous too quickly and now this is his mindset. So I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm kind of conflicted between the two, but I'm sure someday a proper answer will come out. But I reckon that's gonna be it for this update on Jack Doherty. Um, so that's gonna be it. Make sure to like, subscribe, as I need it. Clearly more than him. And yeah, that's gonna be it. See y'all in the next video.